Oh, I was actually gonna mention this anyway. So this is the morning breakfast. This is my bulking breakfast. 3 eggs, hash browns or tater tots, whatever you want to call them.
It's just like a multi-grain toast.
A slice of turkey bacon, and then kiwi. Most of you guys have probably seen my kiwi science explained video by now. 2 days ago, I had Zespri contact me. Zespri, like the producer of these kiwis. Yeah, so they basically gave me a call and we talked for like a half an hour about like kiwis and the research that they're doing and stuff, which was really cool. And they basically told me that the video was shared all through the company, all the way up to like their lead marketing manager and CEO, and they showed it at one of their international or annual marketing conventions or something, like on the screen. So Zespri's gonna like send me some of their sun gold kiwis, which you can't get here in BC, and I love those too. They're like the non-furry kind.
Yeah, the Zespri contacted him after he made the video.
I did not expect it to like reach that far, but apparently it did, and then they contacted me, said they loved the video. Yeah, it's super cool.
This video is not sponsored by Zespri.
Yeah, no, it's not. Real quick, this is my voiceover mic. So this is the mic I use to record my Science Explained videos. I get a few questions about it. So it's a Hale PR40 mic, and then I just use this Scarlett USB interface to kind of hook it up through USB to my MacBook Pro. And I also hit 400,000 subscribers last night or this morning.
Woo!
Just want to quickly say thank you guys. I'm waiting for 500,000. That's gonna be the next big milestone for me. But yeah, I really appreciate all the continued support on the channel and with everything that I'm doing. It's been really crazy to me over the last year. I just want to give you guys a quick update on how everything is going with me. I don't really have the time in the Science Explained videos to give you guys sort of like a detailed update on my own goals, so that's what I'm gonna do here now. Yeah, I weighed in this morning 169, I think it was 169.2 pounds. I forget the exact number, but it was like 18 to 19% body fat. As you guys know, if you've watched my other vlogs, this scale that I'm using, the Body Analyzer scale, tends to rate my body fat percentage a little bit higher than what I think the true value is. So my body fat percentage has been slowly kind of creeping up as my body weight creeps up, which is normal if you're accepting of the bulking mentality where you're going to be adding some weight to drive performance in the gym and drive further gains in muscle mass. You have to be willing to accept some fat gain in the process. So this was actually a new scale, the Body Analyzer. People were kind enough to send one to me here in Kelowna because I forgot my other one in Jacksonville. And you guys who've been watching will know that this is a scale that I really endorse. It's really good because it not only measures your body weight, it also measures your body fat percentage, bone density, muscle mass, and water mass. And you can program up to 8 users on it. I had to reprogram myself on there this morning, so I'm the only one user on it right now, but Stephanie also uses that scale. So if you're interested in getting a new scale that's really reliable, really sturdy, stable, and quite precise with its measurements. It may not be the most accurate, like in comparison to a DEXA or hydrostatic weighing or something like that, but it is very consistent. So you guys can check out the 60% link in the description if you're interested in a new scale. I think I'm gonna put the camera down. Basically, my plan for the next 6 months or so is to run a semi-lean bulk, having trained for like 11 years now. I don't think that there's a whole lot of new tissue that I can lay down without gaining a pretty significant amount of fat as well. And a channel that I've been really loving is Alpha Destinies. I know a lot of my subscribers are also subscribed to him. I really like his overall view on this like bulking thing and his whole naturally enhanced philosophy, as far as I understand it. Basically encourages guys to accept a certain amount of fat gain so that you can look bigger in your clothes. So like his whole thing is that you kind of look enhanced while being natural. Whereas what I've always heard being in the natural bodybuilding community is that it's kind of the opposite. Like we accept this, what's come to be called the Ned Flanders syndrome, where you don't look like you lift in clothes, but then when you take your shirt off, because you're really lean, you can look really muscular when you're posing. But the problem with that, and this is something that I've realized for, I don't know, as long as I've been involved in natural bodybuilding, is that when you do wear clothes, or if you're not posing or not under good lighting, you just don't look very big. And so I think he encourages guys to accept the fat gain that goes along with it. He even says, you know, you can disguise it with growing a little bit of facial hair, growing some body hair, and that gives you kind of like more of a sharper look than that like smooth baby fat look. I'm excited to put it into practice myself. I've actually been in touch with Alex from that channel, and we're planning to do a video call. So as for me specifically, I've already noticed pretty huge performance improvements in the gym as a result of this 1 month bulk, and it feels really, really good. I even feel like my lower back is improving as a result of it. From this point forward, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit and aim to gain 1 to 2 pounds per month for the next 6 months. So sometime around February, March, maybe April of 2018, I'm gonna look to be somewhere in the high 170s, maybe as high as 180. Even though you can't force muscle to grow, you can really improve your performance in the gym, even if it just means adding fat to your body to make you a heavier mass so that you can move more weight in the gym. I think that is a viable strategy to improve your muscularity once you cut down again. I'm gonna set a top end cap of 20% on this scale, maybe like 15 to 16% body fat, according to a DEXA or something like that. But honestly, the numbers are pretty arbitrary. It's just a point for me to sort of cap it out at and say, okay, once I hit that 20% body fat mark, then I'll either maintain my body weight and focus on progression in the gym, or very slowly sort of milk my body weight up while maintaining that body fat percentage. I have become less and less enamored with the idea of trying to maintain like single digit or very low body fat percentage year round for naturals. For one, you don't look as big walking around and your performance isn't as good in the gym as it could be. I don't think you're really maxing out your muscular progress. And I also personally prefer a slightly bulkier look. It's good when you have your shirt off and you're flexing and you're under good lighting when you're lean, but when you're just out walking around or you have like a dress shirt on or something like that, being heavier does make you look like you lift more. So when I do cut down again, I would like to be bigger and more muscular, especially in the trap, neck, upper back area. So that's the full update on me and my goals. My friend Rashawn is on his way over. He's actually been doing a lot of work on this channel behind the scenes. He filmed my last 2 Science Explained videos, and I saw a bunch of really positive comments on it about the filming. You know, are you using a new camera? And I'm actually not. I'm using my Sony Alpha 6500, but Rashawn just has really good hands with the camera. He's really talented, and he's gonna probably help me out with producing some vlog content. He's dropping up now, and we're actually going to shoot a few hoops. When I was in Florida, I think he saw me hooping there, and he was like, when you get back in Kelowna, we need to go for a game of one-on-one. We're gonna treat that as kind of like our warm-up before the gym, and then we're gonna go hit an upper body workout. So I think my friend Pat, you guys probably saw him in the last video, the overtraining video, and I think I'm gonna get Rashawn to do an edit. The new issue of Mass was actually released today. I will show you guys really quick what this month's issue looks like. So Mass, monthly applications in strength sport. The topics this month are really juicy. So just read this one, is heavy lifting necessary for muscle growth and strength gains? This was really interesting. It's a new systematic review and meta-analysis. I think it included something like 21 studies on the topic of whether low load, so say less than 60% of your 1 rep max, or high load, so in the study they classified that as greater than 60% of your 1 rep max, is better for strength and isometric strength, which didn't interest me too much, and hypertrophy, which interests me a lot. The results weren't too surprising. In order to get stronger, you have to lift heavy. However, for hypertrophy, there was no significant difference. As long as you're taking sets pretty close to or to failure, all motor units are being activated and you can maximize hypertrophy. Both low loads and high loads are effective. What makes most sense from a practical programming perspective is to use more moderate loads. So say in the 6 or 8 to 15 rep range, that will allow you to do a lot of volume. If you try to do a lot of volume with heavy loads, you're so much more likely to burn out, get injured, feel really fatigued, and just not be able to do it because you'd have to do so many sets of say a 1 rep or 2 rep max or something. So the really heavy loads shouldn't be the primary focus, and the really low loads, the really high reps, I don't think should be the primary focus either. It can be like a really painful, unnecessarily painful way to train. If we just assume that it's volume matched, you know, would you prefer to do, let's just say 5 sets of 8 or 5 sets of 25? The 5 sets of 8 sounds a lot better to me, provided they're both taken to failure and roughly volume matched. You can get very similar hypertrophy between those two approaches. The bulk of your training should come in that more moderate rep range, so say like 3/4 of your work. I think it is a good idea to include some of the higher rep and some of the lower rep work. However, it certainly doesn't seem to be mandatory. My recommendation is to use a variety of rep ranges, since we know variety is important from a programming perspective to keep things novel and moving forward. And I think that there is some merit to including some pure strength work from a periodization perspective. If you're getting stronger, and we know you need to use heavier loads to get stronger, then in future blocks down the road, so in your later training, when you're using those, say, 6 to 12 rep loads, they're gonna be heavier, which means more overload on the muscle and ultimately more growth. I'm still agnostic as to whether metabolic stress is a primary factor driving hypertrophy. I think at the very least, it gives you a really good pump, which can make training fun, and it is a way to sort of cram in a lot of extra volume fairly easily. So I've got the information about mass linked in the description box below, and Rashawn just said he's on his way up, so I'll introduce you guys to him when he gets here, and then we're gonna go shoot some hoops. Yo, what up?
It's crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, is that his like series premiere? Okay.
Yeah, his intro.
Gotcha.
The edit is nuts. It's gonna be nuts.
Are you gonna do an edit for me tonight?
Yeah, just do it.
Do you have ball kits?
I have gear right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready, man.
This is Rashawn. You can see as we like pass through the doorway. There's like a slight
difference.
I'm not
And
used
the
to it.
last 2 videos were amazing though. I was just watching the.
I love making those, man.
Thumbnail is nuts, eh?
I had a guy do that. I didn't make that one. She makes the thumbnail. He takes the thumbnail.
Yeah, I love how you like outline like the body.
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
right?
that's such a
so
YouTube
good.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't actually like, for full credit though. A guy reached out to me on Snapchat and was like, "Let me make your overtraining science explained thumbnail." I think his name was Brandon.
William Peters.
William. Yeah, shout out to William. He made the last overtraining thumbnail.
He made my last thumbnail too, so thank you, William, if you're watching.
I have been recruiting the help of like some other people to help me pump out some more content. So Rashawn, he's been doing like a bunch of filming for the channel. We're gonna go have a game.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Let's do it.
One-on-one.
I'm gonna be the
It's fine.
cheerleader on the side.
Well, you need to film because I'm playing I'm competing against the
I feel
cameraman.
Like it's been like hyped up for a while now.
Yeah, I know. You've been talking some smack, man.
It's been long distance smack talking.
That's true.
That's been going on, so we'll see.
It's been a while. It's been, I gotta be honest, it's probably been like 6-7 months since I played basketball.
Oh man, you're
So
gonna get
might
killed. It was rainy earlier. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, it was really hard.
But it looks like it's dried up out there now, so we should be able to play outside, hey? So how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna be like, do some kind of transition to the court, or?
We should start.
Oh, you know what you should do? You should grab a basketball and put it to the thing and then pull it away at the court.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Heck yeah.
Can you go get the basketball?
Yeah, we can actually do like a...
Alright, you do it.
Ready for you to go play?
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so guys, we're at the basketball court. Excuse me if there's a bit of wind. I don't know, it just picked up like as soon as we got here, but we're gonna do our one-on-one showdown. I'll shoot for first.
Yeah.
You wanna shoot? Actually, you can shoot for first.
Is that an insult?
So the rules, we're gonna play, you wanna play to 11 or?
Yeah, we can play to 11.
Okay, alright.
Alright.
So Rashawn's gonna shoot for first. We'll do the play-by-play on this.
It's kind of cold out here. I just want to point that out. It's really cold outside right now.
We're in the same environment, bro. Yeah, just shoot for first, hit or miss.
Let's get ready to rumble!
You're gonna need it. Oh no! Oh! Oh my god! No!
Oh!
Get it.
Nice.
Man,
That got
that's the
me.
most cardio I've done in a while. Loser!
You got a nice shot, man. Every time I tried to do a spin move, it was gone. I'm like, wow, this is terrible. I'm really bad now.
Oh.
It's all good though.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh! Damn!
We're better as a team, man.
I'm sorry.
Work together.
We gotta be a team. We gotta go against these guys over here as a team.
That was sick.
So guys, I can't actually dunk, but I had to get you to click the video. So, no, but I used to be able to grab the rim. So I'm 5'5". I used to be able to grab the rim. I had like about a 40-inch running vert.
Best friends.
We're gonna try to make it. We're gonna try to make it look like I.
Okay.
Hold on to this.
Okay.
So where does Eddie need to be?
Oh my goodness.
Once I get to the mesh.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. Do it quick, Tanya. Throw it up.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Go a little bit closer.
All right.
Are you ready?
Throw the ball.
Ah.
So guys, we just finished up at the ball court. I'm gonna give a shout out to Rashawn for taking me to school and for helping me out with some of the cool cinematic shots, that kind of thing. So we're just gonna head back to the apartment, grab some pre-workout, and then we're gonna go hit some upper body. So check in with you guys back upstairs.
Okay, we're gonna watch Pat's intro to his prep series. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You messed up the 3 and the 2. They didn't
My
teach you that?
fingers. Did I do them backwards?
I think so, I don't know. Rashawn did the edit for Pat's new series, his winter shredding. You can call it winter shredding?
It's called the Redemption.
Oh, the Redemption? That's nice.
I like
Yeah,
that.
it's his bounce back, you know?
Oh,
Last year took an L.
Oh, because he
But this year
he
he
took a
bounced
big fat.
Mad. Hello.
Hopefully this will fire me up for the workout.
Get it, baby. I'm hyped.
Ooh.
1 year ago, I literally left everything I had in contest prep.
That's sick, man.
Pro card at the Backfield, California, Muscle Mayhem. Soul.
This is super high quality, man.
To bring my best.
Oh, you know what would be sick is if I transitioned into the TV and we were in that gym. I'm gonna do that right now.
Give me a second, I'm trying to select the appropriate weapon. Watch who you stepping, them snakes all around, you know they connected. Grandmama told me I can't go to heaven, so I stopped praying and asking for blessings and started preparing for my Armageddon. Got nothing to lose, I'm all in. Walking the edge, don't fall in. Enough of the lies, don't apologize. I don't understand, are you foreign? This is the place, this is the site. Grab all your people and I'm waiting, don't care how long it's gonna take. Watching and waiting for that first mistake. Don't come up missing, don't get it twisted. I'm not Rihanna, but boy, you a goner, you right on my hit list. Keeping my distance, just checking the listings. I'm alive. Heat of the night. Now is the time. Don't try to hide, 'cause I'm gonna love you like an animal. I know you thought it was over. I know you thought it was